Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can probably tell, we've switched back to the WWE ring. That can only mean that this time we're unboxing some WWE figures. It's going to be a hell of a week. We're going to start it off with a bang, really hard hitting one. And the last video of the week for this week is going to be epic. So that one's going to come out Friday at 2 p.m. That's when all my videos come out at 2 p.m. In the afternoon. So it's going to come out Friday. It's going to be the big one for the week. You don't want to miss that. So anyways, today's video, however, this one's a big one. I'm super excited. Chris got this one just a little bit after I did. I ended up buying this one at Music City Toys and Collectibles. Just paid up like $5 over retail, so no big deal. Then a week later, we're at Target, and I'll be dang if it's not hanging on a peg, and Chris got his. Well, without further ado, let's see what we're unboxing today. King Harley Race. Absolutely excited to add Harley Race to the collection. Harley is an absolute legend. One of the toughest, hardest hitting men to ever step foot in the squared circle. If you do not know who Harley Race is, pause the video, go look up Harley Race, and then come back. Because if you don't know who Harley Race is and you're a wrestling fan, first off, you've done something wrong. Second off, you need to figure it out and get yourself educated, because, oh wow, you're missing out. Let's take a look at the box though. This is from the Elite Collection Greatest Hits. Let it spin back around. Let y'all get a good look at that real quick, and then I'm going to read the stuff off the back. He is from Kansas City, Missouri. He stood 6'1", 253 pounds. His finisher was the diving headbutt. Yeah. He did it before all the people you saw doing it in the 90s and early 2000s. He did it all. He did it before they did. Let's see. Career highlights. WWE Hall of Fame inductee. Perhaps the toughest man to ever lace up a pair of boots. The King was crowned after winning the King of the Ring tournament in 1986. See if I can let y'all have a good look at that. And okay, let's see. I can hit that thing. The other figures in the series are going to be Diamond Dallas Page, coming up soon on the channel. Seth Rollins. I think that's the one that comes with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Shawn Michaels, Batista, Undertaker. That looks like later Ministry of Darkness Undertaker, and then of course King Harley Race. Of course, as you can always see on the side, we've got the portrait of him. Got the portrait on the bottom corner. Like I said, this is from a Greatest Hits set and not one of the series. This one, I believe this particular one was released back in later 2023. From what I understand, after this, they're no longer releasing Harley Race figures. I believe they don't have the, what's it called? I don't know. They lost the rights to be able to make the Harley Race figures or something like that. We were discussing that down at Music City Toys and Collectibles. So if you would like more information about that, head over to their Facebook channel and give them a shout. Chad over there is very knowledgeable when it comes to wrestling and his wrestling figures. So not much else to look at on this box. It's time to get the king out. And here we have him. Oh wow. This one is really cool. I know when Chris did his unboxing, he told me it was really cool. So let's take a look at it. Let's see what we got going here. First, we'll just get these out of the way. He came with a pair of closed fist hands. Very simple. And the hands that are on him are the weapon holder hands. So you guys know how I feel about that. If you're going to have anything, let it have weapon holder hands. So the fact that he's got them on already makes me very happy. So you can see he's got his crown on. Crown comes off. It's very, very nice looking crown. A lot of good detail. It is rubber or rubbery plastic. I'm not sure what the material actually is, but it's not cloth goods. This big giant cape he's got on is also not cloth goods. Oh wow. I thought I was going to have to take the head off to do that. Okay. Sweet. Set him back up and we're going to talk about this cape. Oh. Okay. Oh, I like that. That's so much better than some of the other options they could have went with. So the cape is held on by its actual little rope, and it just has a peg hole right there and a little peg that it goes into. So easily display with or without the cape. It's kind of hard to decide how to display him because, man, I mean to tell you, the cape looks good, but even without it, Harley is looking really good. I am liking this figure. Put your foot down flat. What's wrong with you? All right, so taking a look. Yep, we've got the typical tattoos on the forearms. Interesting. Very nice. Okay. So just I was really taking a look at those because it looked like the two forearm tattoos were copies of each other. I actually think they are. So we're gonna look it up. I'm gonna look and see what his forearm tattoos actually were. See if I can get a picture. And then if I get a good picture, I'll put it up right here, and we'll take a little comparison. Oh, that's interesting. We'll talk about that. I'm gonna look that up real fast. All right, so found a couple of pictures. I'll put them up on the screen so you can see them. But the tattoos on his forearms are actually, from what I can tell, very similar. I can't make out exactly what they're supposed to be. Hopefully the pictures I found I can bring up are a little bit better where we can get an idea. But okay, here's a couple of pictures. I just want to jump on here and kind of reiterate because I actually did get it some more information and looked it up, and from what I can tell, they are matching peacock tattoos, or if they're not matching, they're very, very similar peacock tattoos on both arms. Here's a better picture of one of them. Just again, wanted to try and clear that up a little bit. It's the best I could find. There's not a lot of great pictures of his tattoos, so the better pictures come when he's older and the tattoos have faded. So these are the best I could come up with. Fact of the matter is they are very similar, so the fact that they probably just used copies and flipped them, it kind of makes sense. If you know what Harley Race's tattoos were, and he had identical forearm tattoos, let me know down in the comments. As you guys know, looking at my arms and stuff, I do love tattoos, and I always check these tattoos out on these figures when we get them. So it's a big deal for me. I love seeing the accuracy. Haven't seen them mess up really yet. So to think they would mess up on Harley Race, I kind of doubt it. They're probably just doing whatever they could do the easiest. So, but real quick, right before we looked those pictures up, I noticed, and I don't know if this is going to show up on camera, but there's one of these little clear rubber band things, and it is holding his wrists and arms to a perfect spot to where if you put the cloak on, you won't have any issues. So, or the cape. I'm sorry, I said cloak. What the? I don't know where that came from. Whatever. All right, so we got the cape back on, crown, and it does fit well. I mean, if he fell over right now, the crown would fall off. So, I mean, there's that. So, no surprise there. But really digging. I can't decide though. I can't decide if I want to take the cape and crown off and display him without. It's hard because it's a really nice figure either way you go. Face sculpt is fantastic. Bring that up close so you guys can really see the face sculpt because it is fantastic. And rarely, we don't get very many that the face sculpts are bad, let's just be honest, but we do get some that are absolutely phenomenal. And this really falls in that realm. Wow, yeah. It is very good. And chances are you could probably take the cloak off and put this where he was just holding it in his arm with the way everything's done. There's a lot of different ways to display this figure, which is an awesome thing, especially when you really don't have a plethora of accessories. You have extra hands, and then you have this cape and crown. But just with that minimal bit of accessories, there's a lot you can do. The main thing I would complain about, really, if anything on this figure, is that this is not cloth goods. This is the rubbery plastic. I don't know what material they use. I need to look that up so I can actually speak on the matter. What am I finding everywhere? So, I keep finding tape. I found tape in the crown. I just found this piece of tape just on the cape for, I mean, no reason. I don't understand why. Unless this was a piece of tape running from the cape that was attached to the crown to keep the crown from falling. Well, even if that's the case, we're not having none of that. Oof. And this is crappy tape too. The damned adhesive on it, I would not want on my action figures whatsoever. Woosah. Now we outro. So, I'll quit complaining. Hopefully I don't find no more damn tape on this figure though, because that I don't like, and I don't know why it would be on there. But for now, I've got to go. I've got to go decide how to display him and which shelf to put him on. I've recently done a lot of rearranging on my shelves, so I have a lot more space. It will fill up quickly though. I'm certain. What happened there? Thought I had that hooked. There we go. Anyways, King Harley Race. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an awesome one. Really, really excited about the Harley Race. Make sure you hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about Harley Race here. Let me know, again, if you've got any more information on those tattoos. Like I said, hopefully the pictures I pulled up give us a better idea of what they're supposed to be and if they are fairly identical. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on notification bells so you get notified on all of our other unboxing videos. Plus, you get a notification every Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time that the Gladiator Wrestling Podcast is live right here on YouTube. You can also find it on several other platforms. That being said, make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, and of course TikTok. We're having so much fun on TikTok. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Plus, we're live over there all the time. Come check us out. And then make sure, before you start clicking the links in the description, make sure you do one other thing and hit that share button for me. And while you're over there following us on all of our Facebook and Instagram and TikToks, make sure while you're there and you're checking out those pages, you hit that share button as well. Share the whole page, share posts, share it all. It's completely free. Nobody's ever going to get mad at you for sharing Gladiator Wrestling Podcast stuff because there is no politics involved in it. Only wrestling. That being said, make sure you check out the 2 links in the description of the video. We've got one for W Energy drinks. Head over there, fill up a shopping cart full of W Energy drink products, and use promo code GladiatorW Podcast, all caps. Save yourself 10%. The other link, shopwwe.com. That's our partner link. Head over there, get yourself some WWE merch. Using that link, you're going to help us out. A dog just drug a shoe across the floor. That's bigger than her. Anyways, www.shop.com. Check that out. Using that link, you're going to help us out because that's our partner link. Get yourself some WWE merch and help your boys over here at GWP out. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Gladiator out.